It's the venue that's had plenty of success, come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's DEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Hello all, Kate Scott up here in the booth, and joining me as always, my partner, Brock Hewitt. All right, Brock, everyone hoping we see a competitive contest here, and both teams feel they can provide that.
Yeah, this should be a good one. I mean, just stack these two teams up. We've all done our homework. They've done a lot more practice time and film watching and everything else. But by all accounts, the numbers will tell you, the talent will tell you, we're going to have a competitive chess match, and I can't wait to watch it.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
There's a dive up the middle. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
On the jump.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
He's dropping back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Give him 24 yards on that one. And the Titans have a first.
First down. Gain on the play. First down.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 41-yard line.
Setting up to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Let's go now. Warriors, Viking, 18.
4th down, pass coming. Throwing for the back of the end zone. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them a possession.
Go.
On 1st down, they'll run. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. At the 20. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs don't need long to take a 6-0 lead.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
Cam Little to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Titans nothing. Morton Anderson to kick off.
The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Has this at the 6. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out.
16-yard line.
On the set.
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. Throwing now off the play action. Connects on the crosser. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
70 Rangers, 70. Get it. Ready.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Sends this to the end zone.
From one of the loudest venues in the National Football League, you get a look there at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
Here's the former Saint and Viking Morton Anderson to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A first carry now from Marshawn Lynch. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Again, they'll pound it with Lynch. And he stopped immediately there. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
An inside run with Lynch. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So after the run by Lynch, here's another 1st and 10.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Now a handoff running through the middle. There he goes, left side. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Marshawn Lynch, 47 yards. And the Chiefs will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Rams, nothing. Morton Anderson to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
They'll throw with May. There's a short one caught by Johnson. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up. He came through well with a nice pass breakup there. Fortunate that he was on the spot. He's the only guy left to prevent the first down.
Throwing here is May. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll try and throw for it with May. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position.
Come on. 18, run. Like,
They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's complete to Calvin Johnson. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally.
I'm sorry, but it's almost unfair. Brandon Marshall can make so many plays, but even when you think he's covering,
he's not.
No, he's really not. He uncovers and makes a play on you and picks up good yardage in doing so.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Kyle Pitts, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. No going for two. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0.
Chiefs 14, Rams nothing. Morton Anderson to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question, down 14-0 already as they come up first and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It was Jadeveon Clowney who got upfield for the stop. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12. To the air, May. He completes this to Walker.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Looking to throw, May. And that is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on fourth. They're going to try a second time. They'll try and throw for it here. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowl quarterback, Richard Sherman. So more problems here in this first
From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Glad to have you all with us for another dose of NFL action. Kate Scott and Brock Heward here in the booth for you. And Brock, if the build-up to kickoff has been any indication this week, man, we're in store for a good one.
Yeah, we never have an NFL game without the two sides doing a little jawing in the days leading up to it. It's the game before the game, like any edge that you could create. But now, well, now's the time to kick it off, where you actually take care of business on the field, and you know that both sides are ready to go.
And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Get it.
Plowing up the middle. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swooning.
It's his running back. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Chiefs first down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offensive line fast.
The attack right now is back at his 48-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throwing on second. Short pass brought in. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware. But he's a viable option as well.
He wants to, but he's not going to be able to continue the run. Got him 6, but they stopped him short. It's 4th down now. They give it to him again. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
Man, what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across, but there was no overcoming a front, just as equally motivated to get off the field.
Dive play straight ahead. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. He's got him. That's Moss. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
First down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Chiefs.
Lawrence looking to throw. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long. It only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. That pass complete to Moss. It's a race down the right side. And he's going to be sent out of bounds on a play that sends them all the way down into the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Kansas City Chiefs.
11,
From the red zone now. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs get a perfect terrific start. They've gone up 6-0. Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Chiefs nothing.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return starts at the 3. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out.
Their own 26-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Right up the gut. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. Arrives at the 40. Inside the 20. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs reach pay dirt for the first time this game.
Hey, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run. You know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
Morton Anderson to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away.
If it looked dumb as fuck, why you mad at me? Be mad at the people who made the game.
So 1st down from the 41.
Let's go. On red.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Moss hauls it in. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
But keep talking though,
It's the end of the 1st in this AFC West.
so I can respond to you from time to time.
7s on each side. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the 2nd quarter. Chiefs football here. They start with 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. To the left, he's got Arroyo. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their 1st. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Hey, 11, Agate.
3rd down, Lawrence to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
Red on red.
Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. He connects downfield. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
It'll be the this group's job, watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains in next week.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Hey. Hey, I'm gun. Settle.
Throw here, third down. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs get some late points and the lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. He's going to field this at the 2. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Finds him over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line. Third down from the gun. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense in the hurry-up here.
A loss of 5. It's 4th down.
They're going for this. He's throwing deep to the left side. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. And the Chiefs get the football on the first turnover of the contest. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Headed right through the middle of the field. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs grow their lead just before halftime.
Touchdown, Chiefs.
Wow, great stuff there, Brock. He busted that one open, got downhill, and got in for 6. Huge run there.
Yeah, and this is how you break a game open. He found that lane, and he was gone. What a tremendous effort in the blocking scheme there to just spring him enough so he could take it to the house.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return coming from the 6. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
26-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Chiefs get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception. Well, what better way to follow up one interception than by getting back out there and picking off another on the first play of the very next drive.
And think of all the work the offense just did on the sideline. Trying to cover, you can put together a good plan. Here's your adjustment. And in just one play, you flush it all down the toilet.
Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 9. Brings up
Lawrence
2nd
working from the gun. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Red on red.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Throw left side, complete. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
10 yards on the pickup.
Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on this 2nd and inches.
30. This way side. 13. Lou.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Completed to his running back. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs get more points to end a lopsided first half. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Offense and Lawrence getting ready for this 2-point try.
The Chiefs will set up for the
Throwing here just before halftime. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. And he gets them a fraction more breathing room out to the 3-yard line.
You know, sometimes it just feels like the opposing coaches are sitting right inside your skull. They read the call and were set up perfectly to counter it.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Returnable from the 2. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Morton Anderson to kick off.
The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On play action now, Lawrence. Complete out to the right. And he'll get it up to the 44.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Nice pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 1.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Up to the races, middle of the field. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, I think they would have been happy just getting a new set of downs, Brock. Instead, he hits a home run.
And you know this, Kate. I love run plays on this down and distance because you usually get man-to-man. What happens with man-to-man? Those guys turn their backs. And if you get a lane, you get a shot. Big plays can follow.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Escapes a defender. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cougar 19, 18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals. Ready.
Running this one left. Makes the tackle. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Looking quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 24-yard line.
Back to the well again. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Another carry for him. Fighting his way through, but he lost the football. And the Chiefs look like they have it. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Lone back gets the handoff. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Go, let's go. Hurt. Take right open.
On 4th down, here's Lawrence. Working downfield, snagged by Arroyo. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hey. 11.
Working inside the red zone. Brought in. And it's close, but he's not going to score. Out of bounds right at the goal line, Brock. It's going to be 1st and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Kill.
Lawrence to throw it. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Here we go.
Back to the air, Lawrence. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
Andy Reid sending in that call quick. They are going for 2.
Hey,
The
lion.
Chiefs is set up for the
Hey,
two-point conversion.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. And he's got it. They certainly weren't hurting for points, but hey, why not add 2 more onto the massive lead they've got? Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10. At their own
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Liking 18. Go.
Now a give running right. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Dose of the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
60 Vikings.
At the 22-yard line.
They'll run now on 2nd down. Already a lot of distance to go, Brock, and it's going to be all there for him again on 3rd down as this play stopped for no gain.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Chiefs who have possession, and they've got to get to work. They're in a massive hole. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Bravo 80. Panther 60. Panther 60. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 70 Lions.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards.
70. Set. Count. 70 Lions.
Running it after the penalty. Well, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be fourth and very long. Offense up to the line fast.
It's fourth down.
Cougar 19. Buffalo 18. Ready, right?
Desperation time here. Ooh, put some heat on this deep ball. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Chiefs have it now at the 40.
Intercepted by the Chiefs. It's a
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Here we go, sir.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Vacates quickly left side. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Hey, kill. Lisa 24. Silver.
They're going to try to throw for it. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. And the Chiefs are hauled down on the return at the 45-yard line.
Lawrence's pass intercepted. Result of the play is a turnover on down.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Check out.
Give now to the running back. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Working quickly here.
The tackle made back at the 48-yard line.
Get up.
Back-to-back carries here. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 9.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Mario Davis. An 8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Trying to push this past the marker. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs instead, they pick up the first. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs trying to do some window dressing. Offense is set. 1st and 10. Takes the hands off. Now to throw. Completed over the middle. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action. And he gets himself in space to do some damage.
And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, and they take him down for a loss.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 3rd and 4.
They'll run it here on 3rd down. Makes a tackle. He's still going. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
Good for a Kansas City
Ready.
Chiefs. First
down, and they go right back to it. And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground.
Now.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
19 Tiger.
brings up second and goal.
They'll send him up the middle. And he pulls through the defense for a touchdown. The Chiefs putting up points in a game decided. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
And he's into the end zone again, so he gets them the touchdown and the 2, and single-handedly shaves 8 points off that lead. You know what? Good for them then. This one's pretty out of hand, but hey, they're still putting in the effort, still putting up points before heading home today.
How do you eat an elephant, Kate?
Ooh, I love that one. One bite at a time.
1 2-point conversion at a time. 8 points at a time. When you're down this big, that's all you could do on your side is just keep on digging and keep on eating bite by bite.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10. They're on 21-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10.
Hey, easy, Ralph. Silver.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he is caught and sent out well behind that line of scrimmage. So second and long coming.
Hey, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It can be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Because once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
Go.
They're going to pass it here. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at third and extra long, and that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
Red on red.
Third and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long.
Here we go.
Fourth down, pass coming. He's trying to push the field. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Brings it in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs making the scoreboard look a touch better. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Chiefs 22. Morton Anderson to kick off.
The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Chased out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
The give here on second. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
Cam Chancellor brought him down.
So score this a win for the Chiefs. And Brock, we all know any win is a good win, but playing against a division rival, oh, it always feels so much better dealing them one in the L column.
These are the teams that know you best, Kate, but also the ones that you know best. So yes, it is just a little bit sweeter when you take care of business in your own division.
That's it for all of us. On behalf of our crew and my partner, Brock Ewart, I'm Kate Scott. This has been another edition of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say so long from Kansas City.
So on that recording, that's their version of slowing down the gameplay. And I'm just going to compare this video to the previous videos earlier today. So, you know, like I'm going to look at other people's players, you know, so other people's gameplay in season 7 and see how their players is moving and compare it to these videos. When I run the ball, everything should be slowed down like that. And every time I look at their teams don't even be functioning right. They don't even have abilities on their team, on their players. And the funny thing is, this nigga cries and complains and says I had the best team and the best car. Whoever this person is manipulating the system from the background. As you can see, I jumped into the computer event. They started messing with the gameplay. I go into head to head. He starts messing with the gameplay every single season. He mad because people been quitting. Now, what makes you think that this person with this weak ass team is stopping my players? You know what I'm saying? When he got players that's 94 speed, 92 speed, I'm laughing at this clown ass nigga, man. This nigga stalked me playing this video game 24/7, and I'm fresh off a week vacation. So let's go to the catalog. Let's go to the catalog real quick, man. We ain't gonna go to newest. We're gonna go to overall. These some cars I don't have. I got these 2 cars. These cars I don't have. I got these 3 cars. I don't got none of these cars. I got this car. This car been out for a minute. I ain't got none of these cars. I ain't got none of these cars. I don't got none of these cars. I don't got none of these cars. I don't got none of those cars. I don't got none of those cars. I don't got none of these cars. I got one of these cars. I don't got none of these cars. I got one of these cars. I ain't got none of these cars. I got 2, 3 of these cars. I ain't got none of these cars. I got one of these cars that ain't even in the lineup. I got these 3 cars. I ain't got none of these cars. I ain't got those cars. I ain't got these cars. I ain't got those cars. I ain't got these cars. I ain't got those cars. I ain't got these cars. I got this car. So, you know, the crazy thing is for a person to sit down and try to say that I got the best team, the best cars. No, I just build my team up good. And if you go through the catalog, there's plenty of cars on here that I don't have, that other people do have. So if you can't play this game, you shouldn't be playing this game. If you got to sit back and, if you a company hater that's sitting in the background worried about me climbing up some type of list, then you are the problem, not me at all. You got a stalking problem. Hey, and I'm just blowing off steam, playing the game, minding my business. But I know anytime a person beat me like that, they need a lot of help. And I'm going to prove that I'm a psychic and people are stalking me through this video game because the number one thing that I heard was slow down the gameplay, slow down the animations, and you can tell